from Gloucester, and I've been taking over these sessions a while. And today we are discussing our new topic, which is which app do you use most? And I'll add why to that. So let's start off with Khushbu. So Khushbu, which app do you use most? Which mobile app do you use most? Khushbu? Khushbu? Hello?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, hi. Which mobile app do you use most and why?
People nowadays use different apps in their phone according to their needs. And I think YouTube and Google search and Google Maps and Facebook I used all the time. Apps.
Okay.
And I like YouTube most because all the movies, music, and sometimes I saw all the recipes to how to cook properly.
Okay.
Used most of the time YouTube.
YouTube, yeah. So the YouTube app, you use Maps, Google Maps, and Google Search. Okay, and which is the app that you use the most, though? Out of all the apps, which is the one you spend most time on?
I'm on YouTube most all the time.
And why do you spend so much time on YouTube?
Because I learned all the things. Because I learned all the things on YouTube. Sometimes I will prepare some recipes. So I go through YouTube how to prepare that recipes, and sometimes I read some English grammar or maybe vocabulary, how to use properly speak English, all the words. And sometimes I make my son project, so it will help me all the time on YouTube.
Okay. Okay, so can you give me an example of the latest one that you've used?
Ma'am, last time I used YouTube for my kids' project preparation, how to make a birthday card, something like that. So I go on YouTube and search all the things.
Okay, all right, fantastic. Khushbu, would you like me to give you some more time a bit later, maybe? Because I realize that you might be a bit busy.
Yes, thank you, ma'am.
Okay, fantastic, no worries. Let's move on to Veena.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, how are you, Veena?
I'm fine, how are you?
Fantastic, thank you. So today we are discussing mobile apps. So which is the mobile app that you use the most and why?
The most I use WhatsApp.
Okay.
Because I'm with this app I'm connected with my student, with LWT and everyone, with my friends also.
Okay. And how do you feel about WhatsApp? Do you think it's good? Do you think how do you find it?
It's good because the privacy part is also very good. If you don't want to show your status or your pics, everything is allowed to make it private. So this is the best
Okay.
thing. And if you don't want to like if you don't want your contacts to see your anything, that is also there in the privacy part. You can stop showing them. And the best
Okay.
thing is like I have to share every day my Zoom class IDs, so this is the best platform to share.
Okay. So you use it mostly, do you use it mostly for work, or do you also use it for friends and family?
Yeah, we have like we are having our groups, like friends group. So for that also we use like Zoom call, WhatsApp video calls we do through that.
Okay. And how do you feel? Because WhatsApp recently, it was beginning of New Year, then they've now decided to removed some of the privacy that they had about. So they've joined up with Facebook and Instagram, mainly with Facebook, who owns Instagram now. So how do you feel about that? Do you feel like that your data protection has somehow been
Like when you install any of the app, you have to allow some of the access to that company. Like if you are accessing Facebook, you have to allow some of the data to them. Without accessing
yes,
data, they will not allow you to access anything. So
exactly.
and now I didn't face any of the issue. Like they didn't ask me to access any extra data or something.
Mhm.
They asked me once to link it with the Facebook. I denied, but nothing happened. I thought my WhatsApp will stop, but nothing happened.
Okay.
Ask you, they
Okay.
will ask you, but they will not stop your account.
They will not stop the account. The reason why I asked is that it came out recently that WhatsApp from the end of February, I believe,
Yeah,
will
you have
start
to.
leaking out.
Yeah, you have to link
Yeah,
it with Facebook,
yeah.
but
How do you
nothing.
feel about that?
No, I like it was just a rumor created by the people. I think so because nothing
Oh,
happened to my
okay.
account.
All right, okay. So WhatsApp is the one that you use the most, and you said you use it mostly for
Work purpose.
work purposes, and but also for friends, events, and family. Um, Now, how do you feel? How do you feel about the app itself? Do you find that these apps have maybe taken over our lives? Do we actually need these apps? What do you feel they've made our life better and more accessible? How do you feel about them?
Like they have made us our life very easy. Like you can make a group in spite of sending single message to anyone. We can make a group and we can send a single message to one group and everyone can see it and read it. So it made our life very easy.
Okay, so you look mostly at the positives when it comes to WhatsApp. You don't look at anything remotely negative. It's mostly been positives for you.
Like when you ask for other apps, there are negative parts like Facebook get hacked, but
Mhm.
WhatsApp, there is for that you have to have the phone of the person to hack it. Without having the phone,
Absolutely.
you can't hack WhatsApp. So this is the best part of WhatsApp. What I feel, it can't be hacked.
It's quite secure, yes. And then there's a sort of end-to-end encryption as well with it.
Yes,
So that's good. Okay, fantastic. So Veena chooses WhatsApp. I'll check out now, go into Yuraj and his dad. Thank you very much, Veena.
thank you, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am.
Hi, good evening. Is your dad here today?
Yeah, ma'am.
Fantastic. Okay, I thought I'd start with you because yesterday I didn't give you so much time because your internet was going haywire at the end. Okay, so Yurash, what is your favorite mobile app and why?
Ma'am, actually, most of the time I like to use YouTube, and that is my favorite mobile app.
Okay, and why is YouTube? Why YouTube?
In YouTube, I also use it for entertainment and as well as for like for any of my purpose, like for motivational purpose or
Mhm.
any other purpose.
Okay, so the reasons why you use YouTube is not only for entertainment, but also kind of from like a self-help book or
Yeah, ma'am.
program.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, and how would you rate it? Would you rate YouTube as a positive app, or do you think that it's being used a lot
No,
negatively?
ma'am. It's a positive app, as I feel.
It's a positive. Okay, and can you tell me a bit more about the last time you've used it? What was it for? What did you watch? What do you enjoy watching mostly on it?
Yeah, ma'am. Like last time I used it today, like in afternoon, I think. Yeah, in afternoon, I
In the
watched
afternoon.
a gaming video there.
Okay, okay. What kind of gaming video? Tell us a bit more about it.
Yes, ma'am. I watched their gaming, like about a game named Free Fire, and yes, ma'am.
Okay, continue. Tell us a bit more. And what was it? Was it a review? Was it a play? Did you watch someone else
Yeah,
play it?
it was a gameplay video.
Gameplay video, okay. And what did you learn about it? Did you learn any new moves that you can use in the game? Any new options, strategies?
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am. A new strategy.
A new strategy, okay. Did you try it yet?
No, ma'am, not yet.
When are you going to try it?
Mm, maybe tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow. Okay. So your favorite app is YouTube, and you've used it for this purpose today. Okay, but sometimes you also use it for motivational videos. Okay, and what do you like to watch most out
For
of it,
just yes, ma'am.
out of everything? Like, what do you like to watch most? Which is your favorite channel, or maybe your favorite YouTuber? Which one would that?
Ma'am, I like to use YouTube most of the time just for entertainment purpose.
Okay, and what do you like to watch? Which ones are your favorite?
Maybe comedy videos, some
Comedy
funny
videos.
roasting. Yeah, ma'am, some funny roasting videos.
Okay, which ones are your favorite?
Like ma'am, as you know that TikTok is banned now, so I miss TikTok a lot. So that's why I go in YouTube and see lots of TikTok videos there
Oh, I see. Okay.
recorded.
And so you see loads of TikTok videos having been recorded and uploaded onto YouTube. And so TikTok was your favorite app before YouTube.
Yes, ma'am, it was.
Okay. And why was it removed? Why has it become illegal?
Because ma'am, it was a Chinese app, and
Okay.
India is against the China.
Okay. Okay. And how does that make you feel about having to remove the app?
Mm, yeah, ma'am, I feel very bad that why it's removed.
Okay, can you tell me why do you feel bad? Because you're not what made you feel bad? The fact that you had to remove an app that you liked,
Because it was my favorite app.
okay, so you now have to go on YouTube to watch some TikTok videos.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. And so you mostly like watching comedies and mostly like watching TikTok videos from these comedies. But you also mentioned some motivational videos. Which is your favorite motivational video?
Like some English motivational speakers I used to listen
Mm-hmm.
just
Do you know
only
their
them.
name?
No, ma'am, not. I don't know the name.
Okay. Okay, and why did you find these motivational videos helpful? How did they help you? How did they motivate you?
Yes, they motivates me like if I am doing something wrong, like if I am going to do something, or yeah, ma'am, if I am going to do something, then I search on YouTube about
Mhm,
that work, that is it good, or
mhm.
if I should do it or not. So like some motivational speakers, I have seen some motivational speakers about explaining that kind of works.
Okay, can you give me an example?
Yes, ma'am, like I'm going to give my exam. If I'm going to give my exam, then I search on YouTube that how I prepare for exam. So
Mhm.
then I see that lots of motivational speakers are there on YouTube, and they like motivate me a lot.
Okay, so you look for motivational people. okay, to see what the experience, to share a common experience with them. For example, past your exams, common experience, or to see that a common experience, really, to see this common experience, and to find solutions and to find motivation, find drive and motivation. Okay, good. And do you feel that they help you, these videos?
Yeah, ma'am, they definitely help me.
Okay, very good. Okay, thank you, Yuraj. I'll move on to your dad now.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. How are you?
I am fine, ma'am. And
I'm good, thank you. So
how are
today
you?
I'm good. I'm good, thank you. So
यहाँ
today
देखिए आवाज नहीं आ रही है.
Sorry?
Hello.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Fantastic. Okay, so
There
today
was
we are
some. Yes, ma'am.
today we are talking about mobile apps, and which one do you use the most and why?
The most favorite mobile app is YouTube, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now careful. This is a note for everyone. The question today, okay, because it's a tricky one, really, is which app do you use the most? Now, most used does not necessarily mean most favorite. However, usually, if it's your favorite, it's probably going to be the most used. But keep that in mind. So yours is YouTube.
I use most YouTube, ma'am, and it is quite understandable that if I am using anything most of the time, then definitely it would be someone's favorite, because without being favorite, it is hard to use most of
Yes.
the time, ma'am.
It's true. However, for example, with WhatsApp, it can be the most used because of work, but it might not be your favorite because it's work. That's why I mentioned it. So, okay, yours is YouTube. And what do you like? What is your favorite thing to do on YouTube? I assume it's watching stuff, but what would you like to watch?
There are different things that I take advantage through this app, and especially for entertainment, getting knowledge, for motivational purpose I use, and watching news is a very important purpose for me. For that purpose I use it. Watching news on YouTube, watching cricket I am fond of watching cricket, and I used to watch highlights of any played match on YouTube generally. And if there is any, if I am alone at my home, I used to watch on YouTube any motivational videos, that so that I could get uh, so many powerful motivation for myself, and that could make me enough powerful from inside. And these all things happens with me when I used to use YouTube for motivational purpose, ma'am. And
Okay,
for
so
getting knowledge, and ma'am, apart from this, there are some regions related with educational purpose. There are so many speakers who used to empower our knowledge by giving different speeches in different languages, but mostly I used to listen those speakers in Hindi as well as English too,
okay.
for getting knowledge, ma'am.
Very good. Okay, so you look at a range of things on YouTube. You look at entertainment, education, motivation, news, sports, cricket. You look at a load of things. If I had to tell you, what is the last thing that you searched for on YouTube? What was it that the thing that you watched? And can you tell us a bit more about it?
Yes, ma'am. Last time I watched on YouTube highlights of a cricket match which was played between India and England. That was the second test match between both teams, and I used to watch that video last time. And today, you can say the last video that I was trying to see was the last class, LWT class, that was held tomorrow. Sorry,
Yesterday.
yesterday. Uh, but I uh, don't see myself as well as my son in that video because tomorrow there was some network issue with us, and we could not attend that class due to some network issue. I was very sad that we missed that class, and we were very eager to attend that class to answer uh, yesterday's topic, and we had prepared a lot for that, but
Oh,
I was very mm, sad due to not attending that particular class due to network issue, ma'am.
network issues. It was quite frustrating yesterday because I kept on
Yes,
asking
yes, ma'am.
Yuresh to speak and I couldn't hear a thing.
We both were frustrated due to yes, ma'am.
Well, I'm glad you're here today and your network's absolutely brilliant. So thank you very much for joining. Well done. I will now move on to, I believe there was someone, okay, there's someone who left. Anjali. Anjali,
Good evening, ma'am.
good evening, Anjali. So what about you? What is the app you use the most and why?
Ma'am, I watch most WhatsApp and YouTube, but Yuvraj father and Yuvraj had told about YouTube, and Veena ma'am also tell about the
You,
YouTube. So in
YouTube,
other way,
okay.
I use Ghana app.
What do you use, sorry?
Ghana app, ma'am. It's a music app.
Gala app. And what is this app? What does it do?
No, ma'am. It's
Anjali? Gun app. Okay, what does it do?
ma'am, it has so many music and songs.
Okay, and what do you listen to mostly?
Ma'am, Hindi song.
What do you listen to mostly?
Ma'am, Hindi songs and Punjabi songs.
Okay, and why do you prefer the Ghana app to Spotify, say, or YouTube? Why do you prefer the Ghana app?
Ma'am, I can hear any song which I searched, and I will listen it.
Okay, so you think you hear more songs that of the genre that you like, more indie songs on Ghana app than on YouTube or Spotify?
Ma'am, in YouTube and Spotify, that is also fine, but I listen music most in Ghana app.
Okay. The reason I was asking why do you use the Ghana app more? Is it better?
I'm enjoying when I'm free.
It's free. Okay. Okay. Very good. Okay. Thank you, Anjali. I will move on to Khushbu now.
Thank you.
Thank you. Khushbu,
Yes,
are you
ma'am.
still there? Okay, Khushbu,
Yes.
I'm moving back to you. So you were saying that YouTube is the app you use the most. Am I correct?
Yes. Yes, I saw
Okay.
YouTube all the time. Most of the time, I use that apps because I learn a lot. There is lots of recipes to preparation, how to prepare, and there is I use that app also for my kids project,
For their projects
and
and
sometimes
assignments. Okay.
yes assignments, and sometimes I used for English spoken. I used vocabulary and grammar.
Okay. And what is the last thing that you used it for? So I had to go onto your YouTube search. What is the last video I'm going to find?
And hello.
Hello. Yes. What is the last video you used it for? What is the last thing you watched on YouTube? Can you tell us about it?
Hello, ma'am. Hello, please
Hello.
repeat the question.
Yes. What is the last thing you watched on YouTube? Can you tell us about it?
Yes, last time I used for my kids project, kids assignment, I used that how to prepare a birthday card on the laptop. Use of laptop, all the things. It's not use paper and pen. It's used laptop, and you make all the birthday card on laptop. Used all the computer.
Okay, very good. And how do you feel about YouTube? Do you feel it's more a positive thing or a negative thing? Do you think we're using it in a positive way, or what are your feelings about it?
Ma'am, I think it depends on person to person what they want to apps. If I want something good knowledge, then educational maybe, or maybe some used for projects and assignments for any recipes, then it's depend on person to person. If they want some if they want if they have high expectation to about news, about media and sports, mobile apps have already adapted their high expectation to use your YouTube or maybe on another app.
Okay. And Khushbu, who is your favorite YouTuber and why?
Ma'am, I don't use any famous YouTuber. I also use sometime WhatsApp for all the school assignment and maybe my family kind of thing. I don't.
Okay.
Yes, I don't use any famous YouTuber.
Okay, so you're not don't follow anyone really. You just look at the
Ma'am,
at
nowadays
whatever
my
video you
yes,
need.
yes, no. Sometime when I want to use, then I go on Google and then I will select. So, nowadays my son start making video on.
Ah, so he must be your favorite.
I uploaded all the times his video. Then I'm helping him to how to make and how to use, and I'm also learning from my son.
Okay, fantastic. So you end up learning a bit about self-promotion and marketing and blogging. That's fantastic, along with Arush.
Yes,
Brilliant.
ma'am, sometimes I think I have little knowledge, small knowledge about laptop and all the apps. My son have a lot.
Well, we all learn from each other. Doesn't matter what age
They
you
learn
are.
all the times from him also.
Fantastic. Okay, guys, that was a lovely session we had here discussing different apps and which ones we like most and which ones we use most and why we use them. And I hope you've all enjoyed it, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye bye.
Thank